What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of NBA bets, guys. Yesterday, I did not have an NBA video out. We were very busy with the UFC, so I did really well in the UFC, did good on soccer yesterday, but just the NBA, I just could not fit that into the schedule because I was watching fights all day yesterday, guys. So yeah, let's get right into this NBA slate, guys. First bet of the day is going to be a three-leg parlay. I'm taking the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Detroit Pistons, and the Los Angeles Clippers to all win their games. I think that all three of these teams go in here and at least get the W. The one that scares me in this whole entire thing will be the Pistons, but they're playing the Washington Wizards. They're playing in Washington, but the Detroit Pistons have been looking really good this year. Everybody expected them to be one of the worst three teams in a year. I did not. I expected them to at least be a play-in team. And if they're going to be a play-in team, like I think, they're going to have to beat the Washington Wizards here. I think they're going to go in here, play the Wizards, beat them about 105 to 100, a 5-point game, because the Detroit Pistons defense have been really well this year. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, guys, I'm not sure if Donovan Mitchell is going to be playing or not. I think he's a game-time decision. But even if he is a game-time decision, Darius Garland should be able to lead these Cavaliers with the Twin Towers in the paint to a victory over the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets are one of the worst teams in the league this year. I've said it many times that they are LaMelo Ball or bust, and Brandon Miller tends to show up sometimes. But at the moment, the Cleveland Cavaliers are undefeated, and I don't see their first game they're going to lose this season is to the Charlotte Hornets. And the Los Angeles Clippers, guys, they're taking on the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz are going to be a horrible team this year. I think they're going to end up trading Lauri Markkanen because they're going to want to get some trade value for him because their team is just going downhill this year, and they're not going to be able to make up for it. And the Los Angeles Clippers, they're a team that's missing Kawhi, but all they're trying to do is just keep form and do really well until Kawhi comes back, if Kawhi comes back. And James Harden is really good at that. James Harden is good at running a team where if he has nobody else around him and it's all up to him and it's up to the James Harden show, he's going to do that to you. Where he's going to give you the James Harden show, give you wins. But when the playoffs comes, we all know what James Harden does. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the three-leg parlay. Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons, and Los Angeles Clippers. All right, guys, this next bet is going to be the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Denver Nuggets, and I'm going to be taking the Memphis Grizzlies to win this game. Ja Morant is not going to be playing, and Nikola Jokic is not going to be playing. So Denver's going to be missing their best player. Memphis is going to be missing their best player, but I'm going to be taking Memphis at home to win this game. Jokic is the point center for that team. Jokic sets up that whole entire team, and I just don't think with Jokic missing, I don't know who's going to be distributing the ball. If they try to start Russell Westbrook, I think that's going to be easier win for us now because Russell Westbrook tends to not contribute to wins. I do think they're going to end up going with Russell Westbrook this game just because they want to get some ball movement, but they're not going to realize that that's probably not going to be the best idea, giving the keys to Russell Westbrook to lead your team and be a facilitator. So I'm going to be taking the Memphis Grizzlies, but mainly based on that. I think Russell Westbrook's going to be trying to do too much with Nikola Jokic being out, and this Memphis Grizzlies team has already proven they are good without Ja Morant even being there. So give me the Memphis Grizzlies to win this game at home. It's going to be a three-leg player prop parlay for the player points and one of Cade-Cunningham's assists. I'm going to be taking Anthony Edwards to at least score 20 points in his game. That's a minus 650. We're going to put that as the first leg of the parlays. Then we're going to take Darius Garland to at least score 15 points in his game. That's a minus 650. You're going to put that in a parlay. And the one that's going to bring this down to about even money, guys, we're going to be taking Cade-Cunningham to at least have six assists. That is about a minus 250. We parlay all three of those together. We're going to be right at even money. I think Cade-Cunningham is going to be the facilitator of this Pistons offense. I like how he facilitates the ball. He's a great point guard. He's going to be averaging about 7 or 8 assists this game, so 6 is going to be too much for him, especially a game that I think he's going to win. And 20 points from 15 points from Darius Garland. That's not that much, especially when we don't know if Donovan Mitchell's not going to be there. It's going to be all up to him to score the most points in this game to lead the Cavaliers to a victory. So give me Darius Garland to score at least 15, and Anthony Edwards to score at least 20, guys. Anthony Edwards might be one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA right now. Very athletic. He's starting to get a jumper from the three-point line. He has that mid-range jumper down, and him going up against a team that's just not as good this year, I do expect I do expect Anthony Edwards to go out there and just dominate this game and drop buckets. I expect him to score about 25 to 28 points. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be the three-leg parlay. It's going to be Anthony Edwards, 20-plus points, Darius Garland, 15-plus points, and Cade-Cunningham, 6-plus assists. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. That's 4 bets for you guys. Hopefully, we go 4-0. At the moment, we are on a 6-1 run, so I want to keep that going. Hopefully, we get a clean sweep, 10-1 run by the time we're done with this. So I'm out of here, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for some more NBA bets. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, and let's make some money on these NBA games, guys. So I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys later.